Good morning, Crossroads South. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, December 7th, December 7th. It gets to that point in the year where you have to kind of think about the date. Today is Wednesday, December 7th. It is an A day today, which means you have red, yellow, green, your A day encores. And yep, that's everything. So there's not a ton of announcements today. I just want to give a few reminders. Clubs had their first session for Tuesday, A session yesterday. Just a reminder, if you are taking a club at Crossroads North, your parent needs to pick you up at Crossroads North. If you are taking a club here or participating in a club here, they pick you up here. Just give your parents a reminder that parent pickup is in the back. There's the loop that comes around. Tell them to follow and be patient. It is not a quick pickup like, hey, we're just going to run and drop you in the car and go. You have to have a few minutes of patience, and your parents need to definitely be here. If they are not, you are able to take the late bus. The late bus, as a reminder, does not go to your exact spot that it normally does for regular arrival and dismissal, but it does get close in your neighborhood. But you definitely want to check out which late bus to go on and understand that there is a late bus at 4 o'clock and there is a late bus at 5 o'clock for our athletes. Our athletes, speaking of, have gotten really good with the routine, so you're all set. Oh, there's our bell. And I think that's everything. I do have one more reminder, which is about behavior. You know, we had our tune-ups and our reminders, and I did those assemblies to make sure that I gave you warnings ahead of time. But I have heard from several students that language is still not appropriate, comments that people are making about others and even maybe staff members is not appropriate, and those people think they're funny. And here's what I'm going to tell you. So many kids have come and said things, so you're not funny. It's not something to joke around about. As I said before, we're all human. We make mistakes. There are things that we don't realize, but you have to correct your behavior today, moving forward, and represent yourself in the best way possible. So a few of those reminders. And finally, I want to talk a little bit about the bathrooms being locked during lunch periods. We've had students that have clogged up bathrooms with toilet paper. And while you think that's funny, if we are watching the cameras, we are taking a look at who's going to the bathroom. Our next step is having everybody sign out every single time for the bathroom. You know, at the high school, you have to scan in and scan out of the bathroom. So if we need to go to that, we will. But if we find out who is putting paper towels and things down the drains, and it is a huge cost to get a plumber in here, you're going to be responsible for that. You break it, you fix it. You break it, and the fixing of it costs a lot of money. That's your responsibility to pay for that. So think about this. Every behavior, every action has a consequence in one way or another. Sometimes it's a positive consequence, sometimes it's a not positive consequence. So just do what I had told you before. Before you act, pause and really think, is this something I'm willing to deal with all the consequences for? Think about your actions. All right, folks, that concludes the morning announcements. Please stand for the salute to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Have an awesome day, Crossroads.